Hey there, it's the Inflatable Sea Lion here, and today I just want to do a brief update video on my current fish tank. So I will just assume that I haven't posted anything about this fish tank, especially because over the course of the past, I don't know, about half of a year, I have been taking down and putting up fish tanks at a constant rate. So I personally have not kept track of how many fish tanks I have went through. I did have generally the same fish for a while. In fact, these are the offspring of the guppies that I previously had, which is why the ratio is kind of off. As you all probably know, as avid fish keepers, you really should have 2 to 3 female guppies for each male, just because of possessiveness and their active drive. However, since they were the offspring, I could not control the gender ratios. 2 of my females ended up having 2 fish each, and there were 2 females and 2 males. Definitely not ideal, but as you can see, they have had fry, so I definitely do not want to add any more guppies because I do not want to risk extremely overpopulating this fish tank. So, if I did not mention it already, this is a 5.5 gallon fish tank, and I do not have any more live plants in it. I used to, but it just created so much biomatter, and it was difficult to clean it, and it just kind of looked messy a lot. It was definitely a very high maintenance type fish tank, because I used to have a lot of plants in here, and now it is just a piece of spiderwood with cultured marimo moss sprinkled all over it, as well as 2 moss balls just plopped into the tank. And that's how I like it. So plans for this tank, if any, I definitely plan on possibly putting the heater sideways, just because it triggers me how it is crooked. That's kind of weird. And on the topic of crooked, I'm sorry that the fish tank is crooked in this frame. I just could not figure out how to fix it on the iOS version of iMovie. I know how to do it on my laptop, but my laptop was updating and I didn't feel like fooling with it or waiting for it to finish updating. So I kind of just threw this up real quickly. So sorry about that. Hopefully it will not happen in the future. Back to the plans for this tank. I do want to add a solid black background, or one of my most favorite things to do recently is adding like a glitter, like poster board like type background. It's like that like thick cardboardish paper that comes in like designs and stuff. Possibly I could add like a dark glitter. That would be really cool. I love the way it looks with when the aquarium light hits it and it's holographic. It's very neat. So as for the fry that I pointed out earlier, on the birth date, which was 2 days ago, I only noticed 2 fry. However, as you can probably see in this video, maybe you counted them, I think there are 5 now. So it seems like each day I'm noticing 1 to 2 more fish. Hopefully I do not see any more, because like I said, I do not want to overpopulate this fish tank. I did really want to add a betta fish, and I was actually going to go get one on the day of their birth, but once I saw there were babies in the tank, I thought, okay, I cannot get a betta fish now because there would be way too many fish in this tank, and it's kind of a small space even to keep guppies with a betta fish anyways. You really shouldn't have bettas with other fish unless you have at least a 10-gallon tank. You can push the limits a little bit, but I do not recommend it because some betta fish are more aggressive than others, and you just don't want to risk it. So because the far away shot that you are currently looking at is not that great in terms of quality, I inserted a few close-up shots throughout this video that can hopefully allow you to see some nice quality videos of the fish, as well as see the fry up close and personal. I counted 2 dark ones and 3 kind of goldish ones. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they'll look like in the future. And if I did add a betta fish, it would probably end up eating all of them. So I don't know. Let me know what you'd like me to do. Would you like me to see? Oh my goodness, I'm stumbling on everything. Would you like to see a betta fish in this tank? Or do you want to see the fry grow up and just, continue the bloodline? Possibly introduce new fish in here just so there's no mutations or anything like that. Who knows? But like I said, I don't want to overstock it. So this is the only fish tank that I have at the moment. So this is the only thing that I will be touching on in this video. However, I do want to mention that my hamster is still doing well. It's been a while since I had him. He's doing great. I've learned a lot about him. He's learned a lot about me. And I love owning a hamster. It's just very rewarding. In addition to that, I have a dog that I've had for over 10 years now. And I also have a cat that I've had for probably about 2 years now. So if you'd like to see videos of any of them, definitely let me know. I do plan on making a video of Castiel, my hamster. Let me know if you have any kind of suggestions or questions, anything like that in the comments. Wherever you are, I hope things are okay for you. I hope you're well and I hope you're safe. Remember to practice good hygiene so we can defeat this virus. Thank you for watching. If you're not part of Shark Pole already, make sure to join us by clicking subscribe, and see ya.